Welcome back. Strengthening community connections, improving communication and conflict resolution skills, things that are all very important today.
And these are all things that Our Family Services is passionate about. And if you are interested in it, as well as Emily Brott and Catherine Tornbaum, they are here actually to tell us how you can get involved. Ladies, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you so much for having us.
So Emily, let's start with you. We've had this organization on a couple times now, but for anybody who hasn't tuned in, let's really talk about Our Family Services and what you guys do.
Thank you. Yes, Our Family Services is a nonprofit social services agency here in Tucson, and we have roots that go back to the 1950s. We provide many services, including housing and shelter for the homeless, counseling for people in distress, support for elders so they can stay in their homes longer, and community services such as information and referral and mediation training, which helps to strengthen community connections. And all of these things, what they have in common is they support our mission, which is to support children and youth, to serve families and elders, and to strengthen community connections. So to get to know our organization a little bit better, what we really need to do is a deep dive into one of the programs. And so that's what we're going to talk about today.
And I know we're talking about the Center for Community Dialogue. You said that we're going to kind of dive deeper into this particular program. So tell me about that and why it's so important.
The Center for Community Dialogue helps Southern Arizonans have in-depth and meaningful conversation in a skilled, civil, and respectful way. And we have three major focuses for our services. You notice the word skill was in the description. So one of the primary activities we do is training, mediation training, facilitation training, nonviolent communication training, and circles training. The other thing we offer that has been long-standing for almost 35 years is the mediation program. And that offers a safe, neutral, and voluntary space for people to come in with our neutral mediators to solve their problems. It saves court costs, it saves time. And what we've found is when people get together to resolve their own issues, their agreements hold 100%. And then the other thing we offer are community-based services for larger groups. So for instance, we have elder circles. We have 10 elder circles each month throughout Tucson, Green Valley, and Oro Valley that help elders, and that's defined as anyone in the second half of their life, to come together and have important conversations about aging in a vibrant, conscious way. Just recently, we partnered with the Campaign for Racial Justice and conducted forums throughout Tucson on dealing with racial issues. And then, yeah, so those are the three basic overall categories.
Okay, so then obviously you have different types of mediations as you just described, but also you offer training. So tell us about that.
In our trainings, what we've discovered, even for all of us, is we didn't necessarily grow up understanding how to resolve conflict or even how to have a good conversation about it. So our mediation training actually teaches you very specific techniques and methods to resolve conflict. When you graduate from that program, you're a mediator. And I want to emphasize anyone in our community can be a mediator. We have programs for middle school through elderhood. So we're really expansive in that program. Our facilitation training helps you, on the other hand, to have more effective meetings. Maybe not here, but many people go to a meeting and it's just not as effective as they'd like it to be. And then we have nonviolent communication. That focuses on understanding people's underlying needs and how to respond to those needs in a kind and thoughtful manner instead of in an angry, resentful manner. And then circles is probably one of our most popular. That helps people with a particular method to have great conversations, whether it's a small group or a very large group.
And now, if somebody does go through the training, can they also maybe take those skills and help in volunteering?
The center totally depends on volunteers to run the programs, the mediation program, the facilitation program, all of our trainings. So if you are a graduate of our program and you have an interest in helping our community have more respectful dialogue, we welcome you, absolutely welcome you.
Well, I know we're just about out of time, but real quick, we want to touch on you've received 2 awards recently. Tell us what those are.
Yeah, we're really pleased and honored. We have been selected as a finalist by the Tucson Metropolitan Chamber of Commerce for their Copper Cactus Award, which celebrates excellence in the small business and nonprofit sector. And we were also recognized this year for the first time by the Nonprofit Times as one of the best 50 nonprofits in the country to work for. So it's a wonderful place to be, and we love to bring our passion and excitement to the job every day.
Well, first off, congratulations. Well deserved, all of the accolades. Ladies, thank you so much for coming in, really diving deeper into this program that you guys offer. So thank you again.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And as we were saying, if you're interested in improving your communication or conflict resolution skills, make sure to check out the catalog of trainings on ourfamilyservices.org. For any other questions, give them a call at 323-1708.